What up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to another episode of the Uncensored Podcast. I'm your host, Slap Rock the King, and I'm in here with the Uncensored crew. Heck Money is in the building. What's up, Heck?
He's not even on the mic.
But Heck wasn't here.
And nobody can hear him.
Heck
Right,
wasn't
like he trying to be petty, and then it was a soundbite.
Heck wasn't here though. Heck wasn't here though. He wasn't even here though. He was working, handling business for water ice.
My name.
Lil Honey, what's up, Lil Honey? How you doing?
I'm good.
How you feeling? You feeling good?
Mm-hmm.
All right, that's what's up. Me too. I'm tired.
Me too. Yes.
More wine.
Yes,
Drinking
I'm
all
here.
the wine.
I'm tired too.
Yeah.
Our glasses are equally measured.
I don't think so. I think you got a little bit more.
For sure.
I know you do.
No, I don't.
Why
Just turn around.
Why I just kept pouring? Like just one
Playing around with that
bottle.
rosé.
Thank you, Love Jones.
There's 6 people in there. Don't worry. We gonna see it by my topic. Everybody gonna know wine was drinking. Everybody gonna know that because wine slips out an F-bomb every now and then when she's drinking. So it's all good.
Oh damn.
So what's going on, y'all? Y'all had a good week so far, a weekend.
Yeah.
Did y'all dress up? Well, you don't celebrate Halloween, right?
I don't celebrate Halloween. I like the devil worship. I like to dress up. I did Janet Jackson at work.
Oh, you Janet Jackson?
Yeah, I was
Janet
fake.
Jack me?
Jack me or Jackson?
Or you're all sweet as hell. I was at work. Keep it cute.
Oh, you was at work.
And the funny thing is, the kids, they don't know.
They didn't
you know
know
what's
what you-
wrong? Our youth really will not know some of the greats.
Yeah, they really
like some of the
don't.
greats in music and
True.
movies. They
True.
will not know unless their family puts them
On.
on. Like Anissa listens to old music because I listen to it, so she's kind of. But like, they really won't know.
Like these churn that have churn.
I think they
don't.
only gonna know Michael Jackson.
Yep.
And they know
And
Michael.
maybe Whitney Houston.
You know why my daughter knew about Michael was because of that game that was on Wii.
Yeah, my son.
So she
too.
knew about Michael,
Right.
but like the
The
They
Michael
don't know who
Jackson
he looked
experiment?
like. Like I know
Yes.
Noah did not know what Michael Jackson looked like, but he knew his songs though.
Oh my God. And they had favorites. So the Michael Jackson experiment, whatever the shit was called, was great.
Yeah. The kids definitely
kids
loved
loved
that.
it.
Yeah, I don't know I really think it's just Michael Jackson and Whitney Houston. Like I don't think they gonna remember.
I'm about to ask her if she didn't even know, but she know.
I don't know who Whitney Houston is.
Plus she's some.
Al Green's still alive, right? Al Green alive, right? Yeah, I think
Yeah,
so.
I think he. Let me check. Let me look that
Yeah,
up.
well,
Lauren?
Lauren. Oh, she's not here.
No, but you know,
That's a good question.
like, if you think about the shit that we listen to, like how we still listen to our oldies and how we love our, music in the 90s and the 80s and 70s, what's going to be there?
And that's funny you said it because I asked somebody.
Tech Nine?
I said, right now, there's no. I don't think it's no like living legend singers right now, and I'm talking about in this era. Like
not talking about Beyonce,
like
because the kids know Beyonce. And
but I mean by
Ariana Grande.
yeah, but I mean,
he's still
I mean,
alive.
yeah, I figured that. But what I mean by living legend, singing wise, like vocally, like I'm not putting Beyonce on. No, come on, that's disrespectful. You can't put her on there vocally. Legendary, so you can put Beyonce on the list with Whitney Houston.
Yeah, but listen, see, this is what
To me, I look at a full artist.
Right.
Because
No,
you
but-
could go into the church and find people that were better than Whitney.
you
Go to some churches.
This is the
No,
thing.
you can't.
Yes.
No, you can't.
The problem, what
No,
causes
you
the debate
cannot.
is you cannot compare voices sometimes. Like Beyonce's voice is not Whitney Houston's voice. Whitney Houston's voice is not Mariah Carey's voice.
Yeah.
That's not what
All
I
of these
that's
people
not
have
what I said,
levels
though.
of different things that they, but Beyonce can sing.
Okay, I didn't say she can't sing.
She is
what
a
I'm
legendary.
saying is,
She's legendary.
Beyonce is legendary not because of vocally. She's legendary because of who she's married to, her performance, and her
You wild.
singing, but it's not.
I think the
Actually,
singing is
why would you
first.
even
No.
say
Jay-Z is the last thing that
Right,
makes her
that's not
legendary.
even because
She
some
was
of
a
them.
legend
Jay-Z-
before she
She
got
was
Whoa,
definitely
whoa, whoa.
she was definitely on her way
No,
to
she-
being a legend
Yeah, she
before
was.
Jay-Z. And if to be honest with you, some fans we don't really like. I think a lot of black fans care about Jay-Z. Them white fans don't care about Jay-Z at all.
Says who?
Says
To be honest, I
Says
think it
who?
might be the other way around.
Because Jay-Z
black people
tours heavy in Europe, and there's not a lot of niggas over there. There's
He's
only
gonna
a few
tour heavy-
niggas in Paris, and that was
and
just
that's
him.
because he's with Beyonce.
No, Kyra.
Yes.
Kyra,
I
do you
mean-
know
Yes.
Jay-Z toured without Beyonce?
I know, but I'm
Okay,
saying, I'm
Watch
thinking,
the Throne,
but I feel like you're
444
I think
album.
Beyonce gave Jay-Z a more cultural. Like I think Beyonce
Not-
made him more worldly.
How? He
made-
was out before her.
I mean, that's
don't mean
true,
nothing.
but
He was
I
out
feel
before
like
her.
That doesn't mean
I feel like
nothing.
people who
He-
would not have recognized a rapper
Yes.
recognizes him because
He's more worldly because
R&B
of her.
music and pop music is more global than rap is.
Yes.
So people who may not have known who Jay-Z was before knows who he is after he got with
Because
Beyonce.
of Beyonce?
Yes.
Y'all niggas is high.
And
We
likewise,
not-
I mean, but
y'all
it's
is
still.
hot.
I feel like it's the
Well,
know.
listen, hold on. We getting off the subject.
We
Because
are.
what I'm saying is this. I'm not saying Beyonce cannot sing. What I'm saying is when you say Whitney Houston, you telling me you can put Beyonce in the same boat as
I'm putting her on
Whitney
the same
Houston?
list.
I
I am.
definitely think so,
Vocally?
yeah.
I am.
Yeah,
I am.
have you? Beyonce can sing opera music. Beyonce can sing R&B music. Beyonce can sing ballads. Beyonce can
Listen,
sing
I'm
pop
not
music.
saying she can't sing none
No,
of that.
but I'm saying-
But if,
yes,
if
her
we
voice.
are Whitney, if we are true, and you're a Whitney Houston
I am.
But
fan,
I'm not going to say
and
she
for
sing
you-
better than Whitney
I'm not
I
Houston.
didn't say she could sing better than
But
Whitney.
I could
But
put
I
her-
would put
put
her
her
on the
list.
list.
How?
My thing is
Easy.
Oh no, Whitney
All right,
Houston.
I mean, she's
who else is
easily
on the
going
list?
on the
Who
list.
else is on the list?
Nobody in this era is on that list.
All right, give me anybody.
Nobody.
Not even Aaron. Who else is on
We
Whitney?
talking
I'm
about
putting,
from us, our age
I'm
group,
putting on that list. I'm putting Anita Baker on there.
But
I'm
that,
putting,
I would say Anita Baker
No,
is a
but
different
Anita,
era.
Yeah, it's just a different. Anita Baker to me has a different voice than Whitney
You
Houston.
said our
wait.
era.
No, no.
Whitney Houston.
No, but I just said anybody.
I'm
even
sorry.
for me, Anita
my era
Baker
is the 80s.
Yeah,
but
but
even Anita Baker has a different voice than Whitney Houston.
Yeah, definitely.
So how can you
Why
say
y'all
that?
mixing my question up? What I'm not talking
Because
about
I feel like the
their
way you-
voice. I'm saying vocally. Just okay. All right. Put it like this.
I'm
Put it
confused
like
on
this.
what
Put it
you-
like this. Put it like this.
Because how you gonna put
We
Anita Baker with?
put it like this. Michael Jordan, right? What basketball player you can put on the same list as Michael Jordan besides Kobe Bryant and LeBron James?
Well, you can't say that.
I
Besides
think it's
Kobe-
different because this is
No,
this is
it's
where-
not different.
Wait, this is
Who can
where the
you put-
confusion is.
No.
I don't really know a whole lot of them, so I'm
Okay, let's do football since you're a
I
football
want
fan.
us to stay in the
Right,
songs
stay in the-
because
No,
the
because
thing
I'm
is,
trying to simplify it for y'all.
No,
Y'all,
Nah,
it's not,
we answered.
because
You didn't like our answer.
what happens
it's not
is
that I don't like it. I mean, I disagree with it, but I'm
you're
just saying.
asking about what if they would be on the list of people vocally, because vocally in her own category can hang with all these people as far
I think
as
Beyonce
celebrity
got her. Beyonce would
vocals
have
and
her
all.
own. Beyonce would have her own list. It would be like the Whitney Houston list, and then you got Beyonce. You can't
No.
put. You can't.
Who was
put
going on
her-
Beyonce list?
This
You
is-
tell me.
We could spend this whole
You,
time
right,
talking
you
about
tell.
it.
You tell me.
Because this gonna be
Is
I'm not putting
Beyonce is Beyonce on Whitney Houston list?
She's not. But here's why. And I say this because I've been vocally trained. So when I listen to music, I'm listening to the vocals. When I listen to Beyonce, Beyonce's vocals are stagnant. Her voice does not carry as much emphasis as, say, Whitney Houston or a Jennifer Hudson or a Fantasia. You do not get as much emotion evoked from Beyonce as you do the rest of those artists.
That's all I'm
That is
saying.
why I
But-
would not put her on.
but-
I'm not saying she's not talented. I'm not saying
She all of the
And-
above, but
but
she not
listen,
on Whitney's
that's-
but
level.
listen.
And when you say a list of her own, I would put Rihanna
Look.
on that list.
Oh hell
No, no,
Because-
no, no.
listen, here's why. Here's why.
Rihanna's not going on there.
When I look at them as artists, Beyonce made her fame off of her performances. And when you
Facts.
yes, can
I don't-
Facts.
opera music,
But here's
the
my-
only opera song she's ever performed is Ave Maria, and it's the most widely populated recorded song ever.
But still, the vocals
but
is
here's
still
the thing.
there.
It's
but the
not
point-
on
the point
Whitney's
that you
level.
said-
Yes,
no,
she
wait.
is.
But the point that you said is
Y'all
what
Beyonce.
I said earlier,
I'm not
right?
a stan.
There's people that are in the churches who nobody know that will be on Whitney level. When I was saying that, that's what I meant. Like, she can sing. She can hold a note. That's what I meant. But you said no, and I'm like, no, that is true. So when you said no, I mean, are you taking it differently? Now, if we talk about that, I totally agree.
That's what I was saying.
But when I said,
disagree.
But listen, that's why I said, if you talk about, to me, but Whitney is like a church singer.
No.
Yes, she is. She
No,
goes.
I
She
don't
goes
feel
in
like
range.
I don't feel like she a church singer.
I mean, in that whole Jennifer Hudson,
she
all the
can-
people like they
No.
all.
all of them, no.
To me,
now,
are like
Fantasia, Jennifer Hudson, those are
Fantasia,
church
yes.
singers.
Jennifer Hudson, yes.
I'm
Houston
Whitney.
is
I'm
a-
listening to Whitney on my way
Whitney
home
Houston,
today.
me too. Whitney Houston is a certain kind of church singer.
Yeah,
like,
was on
just like
She-
Beyonce.
She is Whitney Houston is special, yo.
She
Absolutely.
How
Nobody
many
ever would take
songs-
that away from
How
her.
many songs Beyonce
But you
sung?
want if you want to make. So are you saying put her on a list or not? Like to
No,
me,
she no.
So
Be-
then,
I mean, y'all
So-
got on y'all
I
list.
think-
No.
I think-
She's not
I
on
think
my
she-
Whitney Houston list.
I think she could be on the list of legends
She's
from
a legend
the
to
last
me.
20
You
years.
can't tell me Beyonce's
We could
not
put
a
her
legend.
on the list.
but not
saying-
on Whitney Houston list.
at the end of the day, she's a legend.
Yeah, she's legendary.
Because Whitney Houston would be on the list.
Will I say that
No,
she
Whitney
can
Houston
make
got her-
Whitney Houston legendary status? Absolutely not.
No,
I don't
no,
I
know.
cannot
think
agree with that.
no.
I feel like
I
she
think so.
I feel like in her
Vocally.
lane, in her
Vocally.
no,
She's in her own lane. I
right.
wouldn't-
So
Whitney-
what about at the end of the day? She did it.
That's what I'm saying. Look, like you said, okay, Whitney.
She's
She's a legend.
Who,
She
who's a
might
legend? Who a legend?
surpass
Beyonce.
her at some because she's still alive. She's
Oh,
still
listen,
young.
she's going to
We had
surpass.
this argument
She's
before.
going to
Yeah, we
surpass.
did,
She's
about
going to
Michael
surpass
Jackson.
Whitney only because she don't. Her drug addiction never
Right.
came out.
Right.
Because Beyonce's. Y'all think I'm playing? Anyway,
I wouldn't be surprised if she was on
Her
drugs.
drug
Because I
addiction.
be on drugs
Yeah,
with
that's
celebrity like
what the fuck
Beyonce.
she be doing. Her drug addiction never came out. She is
That lady ain't on a damn drug.
okay if you say so.
Why
She
why
is.
everybody gotta be on drugs? Why can't people just? Why do y'all gotta assume that because she's great she has to be on drugs?
Okay,
I just
listen,
wouldn't be
listen,
surprised if she was
I'm
on
not.
drugs.
Listen,
She might smoke some
let
weed.
me tell you something. I'm not saying this just because I'm just blowing this out my ass. If I'm saying something about a celebrity like a Beyonce, it's because I know people that's in the know and they tell me shit about Beyonce. You
Like
know what
that
I'm
whole
saying?
coke when she got her face bit.
That,
That
listen,
was
man,
from
she
drugs.
play with candy. I'm trying to tell you.
We
Listen,
play
if we're
with
gonna say the
candy.
Beyonce list, so we're gonna put Beyonce, we're gonna put
So you got Whitney got a list.
Fantasia.
Whitney got a list.
no, I'm not even
who
talking
under
about
Whitney list.
because Whitney Houston is so hard.
How
for
many
me
songs Beyonce sung that made you cry?
I don't know about
One,
cry.
right? Probably one.
dangerously in love.
You cried over that?
Is it? Yeah, that's one of my favorite songs.
I don't.
That's all put you in your feelings.
Listen,
I'll put
Oh,
you
it
in your
definitely put you in
fucking-
your
that's the
feelings.
only song I know.
I'll ask this though. I'll ask this then, right?
But even
How many songs since her second album, B-Day, have you felt true emotion?
I don't. I
oh,
don't know.
you can go from 4.
I mean,
I Care is
see,
one of my
oh, I love that
favorite
song.
songs in the
Isn't that
world.
on beat? Oh, 4.
I,
yeah.
I was here.
Yeah,
4 is probably my
I miss
favorite
you.
album.
I like that song. Good, because if it's raining outside,
And that's only
and that
'cause she
come
was
on,
going through that shit
but
with
I think
Jay-Z.
every,
That's
but
why
we,
I say skip for it.
She
I
was on
think-
because that's only because she was going through that shit with
I
Jay-Z.
think at the end of the day, every artist has their ups and their downs. There's some Whitney songs that we don't. I mean, and even with Whitney, right? You have her essentials, right?
You got Beyonce
Right.
essentials.
Every artist is like that. But Beyonce is legendary. Whitney is legendary.
That's-
Rihanna, I love her, but she's not legendary.
no,
Rihanna not legendary to y'all?
no,
Listen, so I won't say Rihanna is legendary.
especially not for
That
vote.
girl
Yeah.
knows how to build.
Oh hell yeah!
Oh, hell yeah.
Now is she a star?
That should count.
Absolutely.
That should count as becoming legendary.
That, I feel like that's her legacy. Her legacy is her.
I don't like none of the fucking
Not necessarily her music.
Kardashians, but Kylie Jenner, she's going to be, if she's not already right now legendary, a fucking billionaire selling lipstick. Come on, man. Like,
Rise and shine.
come on. Like, I'm listen, and I'm not a Beyonce hater because there's some songs that I do like from Beyonce. You know what I'm saying? But when you talking about Whitney, right? There's nobody right now that in my opinion, is no female singer that when you talking and they say, well, who can you put on Whitney Houston level vocally?
There will never
Nobody's
be another Whitney
going.
Houston.
That's because people don't appreciate that type of music no more. That's what
That's
I feel.
true.
I feel
That's
like when
true.
we had Jennifer Hudson, nobody appreciated her. Nobody appreciated Fantasia.
Jennifer Hudson and
Well-
Fantasia, they sometimes they just
But I just think like the industry don't appreciate that type of music no more. That's why I was saying the whole reason I said that is These kids, they don't have this no more.
Yeah, no,
they don't
want that.
have real
They
music
want Nicki
at
Minaj
all. So
Right.
we can't.
to come out
so
with
the
an
reason why
album
we
where
won't
she's
have another
just
one hit is because it's not appreciated.
Right, I totally agree with you because
And I want an artist I can fucking sing to.
we would never have another Whitney. We would never have a Diana Ross. We would never have another Shaka Khan. We would never have a
Diana Ross can't even
Sade.
sing.
We would never have Anita Baker. We would never have
You know what these
any
kids listen to?
none of those people.
SoundCloud artists.
Some of them are good.
I mean, some of them was good.
But
There's some people who never really. You know.
No, real shit.
oh
The
wait,
only reason why I said
her
that.
album dropped tomorrow too.
Oh, do on your birthday?
Yeah, her album dropped tomorrow.
Nice.
We gonna make
Only
sure.
reason I'm saying that is my students, we play. I be like, I wish I went here. I'm gonna play radio shit for them. Everything that they're listening to is on SoundCloud or they got a YouTube. I'm like, these kids, but they listen to it. They know all the songs.
Yeah.
But it's like,
My
who
cousin
are they
is a
going to listen to
SoundCloud
at the end
rapper.
of the day?
What we have to understand right now is the music that they make right now is easy and it's for like people who don't have like people who have short attention spans. You know what I'm saying? Because when you listen to a Whitney Houston song or even Beyonce, listen, like some people just actually
I love that song.
Listen says so much. Like, oh my, it is.
And it's
that
not
song,
even a lot of
performed
words.
that
in
in
it.
it's
that-
not. That song is
You
so
felt that
powerful.
fucking scene.
That song is so powerful, right?
That was the best
I don't
acting
know.
she
I
ever
don't. That's yeah.
While
yeah.
she was singing.
While she was singing.
That's
Right.
what
While
she
she was
can do.
reading
She
the lines.
motherfucking
She
can
cannot
act.
act at all.
Oh my God, please.
She never had to act for me again.
And that's another thing. That's another thing Whitney got on because Whitney can act.
Well, she was on drugs. So.
Oh, so drugs make you act?
Sometimes.
Wow, I didn't know that.
I love Whitney Houston so much. That's probably the only celebrity that has died where it actually made me feel some type of way. Like I felt like she was a relative.
There'd
of
never
mine.
be another Aretha. There'd never be another
that's
24-hour funeral neither.
No.
Anybody that passed away, but
that funeral.
But you know,
was that
Shaka
this year?
Khan
Or
looked
was that
good
last year?
as shit. She's still. It was last year.
Yeah, it makes me sad though because that's the type of music I listen to all
Me too.
day, every day.
Me too.
And it sucks that there are some artists that I feel like I love Sam Smith. He can sing for me. If
He
you
can
know
sing.
him, that album that he
He
did,
can sing his ass
oh my
off.
God, that was one of the best albums. I love one of his albums.
Oh, that's when he was. But he probably was going through his breakup at that time. I think.
No.
This was this Fat Sam Smith.
No,
Or-
this is Skinny.
Like I just got goosebumps thinking about Sam. Sam Smith can really sing.
That album I played from top to bottom. Ed Sheeran. So there are some artists in this era, but you just have to,
Yeah, they. But you,
I just
you,
wish
you,
Ed
you
Sheeran
ain't
wouldn't
putting
sing
them.
Darling
I
so
gotta
much.
listen to the album, not just what
They gonna be in their lane. It's just like you won't be able to put them in the same category as somebody else. Like you know what I'm saying. You won't put them in the same category as a Al Green or Adele.
Yebba? Yeah, Yebba Smith.
Adele make you want to
She's
kill
so
yourself.
nice,
Like,
No, she does not me.
that whole
She's not even
that
cool.
21 album, whatever that one.
They the only one
It
like.
was a lot of.
I love Adele though. She can sing
She
her
alright,
ass
yeah.
off.
There's a lot of blue-eyed souls out here.
Chrisette
that-
Michelle
Okay.
can sing.
Who?
Chrisette Michelle, she can sing.
Oh yeah, she can.
She can sing.
There's a lot of people that don't like her though.
I always listen to her music like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
I have a
That's-
friend. He's really good at like finding albums. I'm like, send it to me. I listen.
You know who can sing but never will become a star is that damn the girl with all the kids.
Who?
The light skinned girl that be
Oh,
crazy
Kiki.
ass
yes,
Kiki Wyatt.
Oh, she can sing her ass
her
off.
behind off.
But she batshit crazy.
Yes.
Look.
And whatchamacallit?
Kelly Price.
She,
Kelly Price.
But like those to me, those are people that like can. own it
Tamia.
up.
Tamia can sing.
I might put Tamia vocally up there with Whitney Houston though.
She also somebody who's not like that big of a star.
See, the
Jill
thing-
Scott has
love
so many ranges and
I
she can do a lot of
love
runs. She don't even have to do runs. Jill Scott, I mean, I always say this. One of the best concerts that I've ever been to was when she was at the Tower Theater and she was in the back of the stage and the audience was her background, did the background vocals, and she sang "I Keep" like she was in the microphone. When I'm telling y'all, that room was like, it was amazing. Like that's in the top 5 experiences of my life. That experience right
Yeah,
there.
Jill Scott is definitely on my top 5 performers. There'll never be another Stevie Wonder. I mean, he's still
No.
alive, but who the fuck?
No.
Who can you put on the same list as Stevie Wonder?
Nobody.
We keep
John
putting
Legend?
nobody because we have no.
There's nobody that sing like him.
No.
Can you put John Legend on there?
He can be on his list.
He can be under him.
He could be on Stevie Wonder's list.
He can
John
be on the
Legend
list
can
of,
sing.
I mean, I'm
of
not
male-
disagreeing, I'm
it's
just
not a
saying.
lot of
I
them.
think once people, I think what happens is once you put somebody somewhere, you're not. But there's people that are equally as good. Whitney is a legend for a reason. Yes, we know that. Like we're not. Nobody's disputing that. But people you know what it is. We're in a different time where music is not appreciated how it used to be.
Of course not.
appreciated. So because of that, that's why nobody's finding nobody to be on these lists. Because to me, we just named a whole bunch of people that to me can really, really fucking sing, but never had,
They didn't
love
have
like that.
not even that. It's just they was up in a different era. Like there wasn't no social media, anything like that. You know what I'm saying? But they didn't need it. They found their way the hard way. You know what I'm saying?
The real way.
Yeah, the real way. And we're not throwing shade on. I don't want to say it like that because it sounds like we might be throwing shade because now you are able to get put on from social media, YouTube and Facebook by making one video, and if it go viral, and that's cool. And more power to you, to anybody that does that.
No more.
Nothing sticks because they give these guys these big ass checks, these advanced checks, and they come out. What fucking happened to Trinidad James?
Who?
What happened to Rich Boy?
Who?
Rich Boy. Rich
Who that?
Boy
What he
selling
sing?
that. Throw some D's on it.
Oh,
I don't even know
shit.
who that is.
Come on, Kyrie. You danced to that song in the club before.
But if he walked past me, I would not even know who he is.
I would know who
Exactly.
the
You know what I'm
That's
saying?
you know what I'm
I
saying?
still don't know what Lil
don't
Baby
sh-
look like.
You don't know who Trinidad James
Yeah, I
is?
know who that is.
Oh.
That's what.
But
the
I don't
one
know
who
what he
sang
look
that,
like.
You don't know who Trinidad James look like?
No, what is he? Is he cute?
No.
I don't know.
What's that song? It had nigga
Pop
in it,
the
right?
Molly, I'm sweating. Woo!
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You remember what he looked
that
like?
Song was
No,
horrible.
but I know
Dark
that's.
skin, white, man. You don't remember that?
I mean, I hear the song.
That's what happens when you.
That's
when
music,
they give you.
but-
That's when they give you.
That's why I
advance.
still listen to
We ain't
my.
talking about nothing else.
But that's
I know
fine.
it's all good because y'all start tripping with that Whitney. All right, so we're gonna be right back. We're gonna take a quick break. Water Ice Radio. This is the Uncensored Podcast.
And we're back. Welcome back, guys. It's time
You
for
are
Juan
so-
Says. This question was funny to me because I don't think that you really know this person, but you could tell that they must listen to the show when you hear this letter. And the title of this letter is Question for Slap.
Is you dick me?
They included us too, but okay. If you see the mother of your child paying $4,000 in bills by herself and you have one kid by her, but she is a single mother of two. She has helped you out several times and is only asking for no more than $100 a week for your kids' daycare and some diapers a month. Is that too much to ask, or would you prefer to go on child support instead of agreeing for what she's asking you to pay? I think that this is fair, but my homegirl's baby daddy thinks she is asking for too much. Ladies, what do you think is fair if you were paying $4,000 a month in bills yourself? So, Slap, you answer first.
Shit, she paying $4,000 in bills by herself.
By herself.
Oh,
And all she's asking you for is $100 a week
for my
for your
kid.
kid's daycare. And she has another child though. But would you rather go on child support or agree to paying $100 a week?
I'm definitely not going on no child support. If the mother of your kid, especially like if the kid doesn't stay with you and she stay with the mother, I mean, why wouldn't you want to help out? And $100 a week is really nothing.
No, it's not.
Depending on how old the kid is, it's really nothing. I mean, I don't. $4,000 that's a lot. I would probably try to talk to her about like cutting her expenses down and shit like that. Like I would try to help her out like in that aspect as well. But my kid, I do whatever. I kind of do that right now. Like Dior mom don't have a car right now. They got into a car accident. Car's totaled. Now I got the girls. I pick them up 3 days out the week, Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday. You know what I'm saying? When I wasn't doing that, the mom she was doing that. You know what I'm saying? So
before.
Yeah, she was doing that before. You know what I'm saying? I would go over there, you know what I'm saying, on maybe on those certain days. But now I pick them up from school, take them to dance, or I'm sitting in dance with Dior. You know what I'm saying? So the mother of your child, like you should be willing to help her. You know what I mean? Even if y'all not on the same page, if it's for the kid, we gotta eliminate the beef and we gotta do whatever we gotta do for the kid, because some people allow their beef with the parent to come in between what they do for the kid and stuff like that, and that shit is not cool, like, at all. So I mean, I'm willing to help. I thought this question was gonna be hard.
No,
Right.
That was real easy. Thank
That was
you.
light work.
That was light work. I
Only
thought
$100 a week.
I tried to
she
make
was
it
gonna
seem
ask
like
I
for
thought I
more.
had to call somebody retarded, but I guess Kyra looked down when I said
they asked us. She said, "What do we think is fair if we're paying $4,000 a month in bills?"
what the fuck is you paying $4,000 in bills with? Like, where do you live? Does she live
That's
down
another
here?
thing.
$1,200.
She
You
live
paying more
downtown?
than
She better
I
get a-
think
Section 8.
I don't know what's fair, to be honest with you, because if you're paying $4,000 a month in bills, that's not really your child's father's
That's what I'm saying. That ain't my
responsibility or
fucking
business.
problem.
Yeah, right. As long as he is taking care of the child. I feel like if I was asking you to only pay $100 a week, that would be fair because that's what I'm asking you for. But it would be nice if you gave me more than that too. But I shouldn't expect it because, one, I didn't ask for more than that, and two, it's not his problem that I'm paying $4,000 a month. But that's all I really have to say on that. So is it fair? Yeah, that's fair if that's what you asked for. Now, if you ask for more, you need to, then you start ending up being into it where you're trying to make him pay for your bills. Asking him to do more for the child, I can see you doing something like that.
Because I feel like this is an obvious answer. So I have a segue.
Segue?
If your child has a hobby, so say your child wants to be in gymnastics or they want to do football, do you think it's fair if the parents split that expense?
Yep.
Of course.
It should be split because the child wants to do
The
it.
child, yeah. The child.
But I had to have an argument with my baby father over this because it was like when I'm like, I ain't paying over $180 a month for dance. He just started helping me, I want to say last year with dance, and that didn't even last the whole year because of different circumstances. But he was like, oh yeah, she really likes it. Yeah, nigga, she been a dance her whole life. What you mean? You just realized she really like this shit? This shit is not cheap. I spend over $4,000 in dance a year. When you take the month that you paying for dance school, right? The costumes, and
Nigga.
and then like pictures, tickets,
All
like
that
you.
shit.
I was talking about y'all this morning at work.
Tuitions, all that shit. I just
That
had to pay
shit ain't
tuition
no
today.
joke. So I'm looking at him like, when we had an argument, he was like, well, that's something that you want her to do. I said, when she was younger, I was like, well, I want my daughter to be in a hobby. So that's why, you know what, after that argument, I stopped asking. I'm like, it's cool. But now this is what she loves to do. Because she had a choice if she wanted to stay in dance or not. But I think, when kids are young, they really don't know their path yet. So parents, you're going to put your child in something. Kids need to be in something. You know what I mean?
They do.
Proactive.
That's what I always say.
They need to not be in the house just on their phones and
Getting in trouble.
Right. And
so
playing
to
video
me,
games.
it's an investment more than just the love of dance. It's an investment about responsibility.
Yep.
Because now she about to be in school and then she in middle school and having to balance all that. It's teaching her responsibility early on. So I had to cuss his ass out kindly to let him know like it's more for her. And I think now that he realized how much she likes it, it's like, but I'm literally just now getting help. But yeah, that shit's a lot.
Yeah,
I told her like, you act up in school, your ass is out.
I'm glad that
Shit,
I don't have a with my son's dad. He'll pay for half of anything. He all about splitting something. But I feel like when he gets into football more, he's probably going to take more. Just go buy stuff because that's something he's interested in,
And that is true.
And I feel like, but it's good and bad because. But one thing I must agree, I am so glad that my son stopped doing karate because that shit was expensive.
Oh, man, I wish you would have kept doing
I
that.
want him to do it in a sense, but it is expensive. Like I wouldn't tell him, no, you can't do it.
Right.
But you didn't make it hit me.
But I wasn't like, I was like, you sure you don't want it? Because that is
shit is-
expensive.
These kids are like,
just the fee alone is expensive, but then you gotta buy. You don't have to pay for the belts. That's it. You got to buy all the sparring gear.
Yeah.
All that stuff is high.
Yeah. If I feel like you, because if Dior was playing basketball, oh my God.
Yeah.
Like her mom wouldn't even have to ask me, hey, can you get Dior? Oh, I already got them.
Right.
Oh no, I already got them. I already got them LeBrons for. Yeah, I already got them. Like with this dance, and then I don't like my daughter's dance company. I don't like the dance studio. So I just I hate it. Oh, it's horrible. It's horrible. See, the thing about her dance studio is this, where some people don't know how to, take accountability and just recognize that your kid does not belong in the front.
Yeah.
I don't want nobody to think that, we all know my daughter can dance, right? And I'm cool with that, but I teach my kid, even though you can dance real good, still be humble and still remember to be a team player. Like if you dance with other people, y'all still a team. But at the end of the day, you can't put the owner of the dance studio. You shouldn't put your daughter in the front where know she is like not really that good of a dancer. That's number one. And she's
not that good. You shouldn't be trying to put your child showing favoritism.
Yeah, I've seen that a little bit in the dance school this last year. I didn't see that before, but this last year I was like, this girl getting a lot of spots, and I'm like,
Dior was dancing
the mom
with this
helps
girl
out with the school,
and the mom who owns the dance company, she is the choreographer, and her son is the choreographer. Horrible. I don't have anything against white people dancing because, Justin Timberlake, he could dance.
Oh, she goes to a white dance studio?
The owners are white. So, and they got black kids, Puerto Rican kids, and all that stuff. Use the ones that are really good. Put them in the front. They got a little Puerto Rican boy named Ian. He kill it every time. And he always win. He got a baby face, but he can really, really dance. Put him up front. Put this other young boy up front. Put Dior up there, and then put somebody else up there. She got her daughter up there. She trying to keep up with Dior. Dior had to slow down. And I'm looking at Dior. I'm looking like
it's always somebody doing.
Yeah, I know his whole choreography. I know all his dance moves. I'm like, they don't switch shit up. Dancing is an art. Dancing is an art, right? And me and her mom had this conversation. Dior got a big competition coming up the 23rd of November, and we going over in Jersey, right? When we went last year, this dance studio, they performed cats, right? But they brung cats to the stage. I mean,
like real cats?
No.
Like, meow, meow.
They was all dressed, but you never seen the
play
cats?
Oh, yeah.
So they brought that to the stage. Like, they had like fake cars, a fake playground.
Oh, wow.
Oh, they was for real.
But it wasn't even a dance. They told a story before they even started dancing. When Dior and them dance, when that studio get up there, I'll just be like this shit is hard. I'm gonna tell you how bad they did. I'm gonna tell you how bad they did.
He over here with
Yo, listen, and that's bad because
he was like this.
We gave them niggas a standing ovation. Literally, they got a standing ovation, right? And
you was in the front row.
Yeah, so. I mean, I couldn't hold back. Like, yo, these kids did good.
Yeah, they did good. They did
I'm looking at the dance instructor like, don't you see what they doing? Why y'all can't do stuff like that?
You said that?
No, I don't go there because Dior mom don't want me to be there because I don't bite my tongue all the time.
Yeah.
And I'll be ready to tell like, you get your corny ass son, get him out of here, hire a new choreographer. It's just simple as that. My daughter don't do no praise dancing. These girls did a praise dance right here at the Gershman Y. They had a competition at Gershman Y. I swear on everything I love, they had people crying. Yeah. They had people in the audience, real life tears.
Sometimes
I think they did break every chain or something.
And I don't like
they
praise dancing, but sometimes they'll get you.
Oh my! And the story was about a suicide, I think.
Yeah.
Oh my God! I'm getting chill bumps right now just replaying that in my mind. I've never seen that my daughter's dance studio do anything remotely close to telling a great story.
Why won't they go somewhere?
Because when you are
right, like
when you're arrogant, you don't think that you need to change anything.
Well, no, meaning
why can't y'all put her in another one?
I've been begging for them to leave for 2 years.
Oh, you don't have to like grow with the company.
No,
like,
I said, Dior, listen, you're good right now, but you're never going to get great because you're not going against people that's better than you.
Right.
Yeah.
You need to go against girls and guys that's better than
Within
you.
your company,
You know what I'm
right.
saying?
Yo, because
So-
Anissa, she got moved to the back. She was mad. I was like, because
That's
your
okay.
arms was a mess.
That's okay.
Wait,
Yeah, that's
y'all is
okay.
funny as hell.
You gotta
I'm
be
listening
real
to-
with your.
Got
It's
to.
so funny to
got
see
to.
y'all get. I can imagine how you would be like at a competition, and I think it's great that you are so involved this way. And I was telling you, I was talking about you at work this morning because there were a group of kids like for a cheer competition at my job, and we started talking about like little girls and then being in dance and cheer and stuff like that. And I was like, oh yeah, my two friends, both of them got daughters. One is a guy, one is a girl. I even brought up Hawk. I was like, and he always talk about his daughter
Yeah.
on
On
Facebook,
cheer.
like
Yup.
cheer dad, and I'm like,
Yup.
it's just funny to see how involved the parents
Yeah,
get.
because number one, we spending money on this shit.
Right. Yeah.
So now I'm spending money. Number two, I don't like that I'm giving this lady money because you, like you said, you want your kid to be better. And I'm not saying this in a bad way, but yeah, I'm glad they put Anissa in the back because that's gonna
That's
make
gonna
her
make
go
her-
harder.
Because she was always in the front.
'Cause your
So
arms was a
I'm
mess.
like, you had to practice. She wasn't practicing at home. So I'm
Right.
like, if you never practice, you're never going to. But since she been at this school, oh my gosh, she got so. I'm like, damn, she's
See?
killing this shit.
Yeah.
And everything looks
Yeah,
good.
because people like she go as a kid, and when you have some little like some type of competitive spirit in you, like when you see somebody dancing better than you or doing that make you want to go harder.
Yeah.
That make you want to go home. See, Dior does practice, but if she practiced. Like if she was going up against Kill Switch and all
Yeah.
those other dance, oh my God!
What's that?
Or Kill Switch,
Yeah,
is
like a Philadelphia-
It's a Philadelphia dance company, and they be everywhere. They be at
They
all,
do just
they
hip-hop
perform
stuff.
at the zoo, the circus. They be everywhere. You know what I'm saying?
Concerts,
All that
fashion
shit.
shows.
And if she went up against one of them, and then I want her to get, I want them to beat her ass dancing wise. I want her to see that. Like, see what these girls can do.
Yeah.
All right, now let's go home. Now let's go home and practice. Cause that shit this little Mickey Mouse dirty dancing shit that y'all doing here.
Hold up there with the dirty.
And I'm gonna be mad if
Dirty
Dior
dancing
turns
is
16, be like, Dad, I don't want to dance no more. Oh no, run all that money back. No, I need all that money back from costumes, all that shit. No. You gonna be a dancer. Yeah, if you gonna be on a pole, you gonna be
Shut
a
the
motherfucking
fuck
dancer. Oh no, you gotta take them talents to the pole. Oh hell no, you think I paid all this money and now you want to be a fucking accountant? She out her fucking mind. She out her mind. You gonna dance all your life.
Get on that damn
If you
pole.
working at McDonald's, you better be dancing in the drive-thru. Can I take your order? You at Popeyes. We got those chicken sandwiches back. You want spicy or regular? Cheese?
Oh, they don't have no cheese. They don't have
Oh, they don't got no
cheese.
cheese? She gonna be dancing all her life. That's all I know. All right, y'all. We'll be right back. We're gonna take a quick break. Uncensored Podcast. This is Water Ice Radio.
Hi.
Hi.
So I have a topic, and this is very personal. And the person told me don't talk about him on our show. I don't give a fuck. I do what I want.
That's right.
Period.
That's right.
I was like, nobody know who you are.
Yeah,
Nigga,
she ain't
damn.
saying your name, Jerome. I mean,
So, my question is, can people with two different lifestyles make a strong couple? Can they be together? And I guess the example would be,
I was about
since
to say, we're going to need an example.
I'm making up my
Otherwise,
own
we're going
example.
well, from my situation, you know, my lifestyle, people who struggle with my lifestyle, I think, because I party a lot. And I don't party like in clubs, but I'm just out. I'm out even if it's at a girlfriend's house, if I'm at a kickback, if I'm at the bar. So I'm a busy person, I have a lot of friends, and people struggle with that. And then I just have multiple jobs, which keep me busy. So, you know, just a lifestyle of partying, hanging in bars, drinking, being like that. And this person is trying to live a life where he's not drinking, he's not partying that much, he don't want to go out. So he was like, well, we ain't going to be able to work. And I said, why? And I was arguing with them, like, it could work. But then I thought back, like, yeah, can it work? Because I'm like, you're going to get mad if I go out. He like, no, I'm not. Nigga, you're lying. You're going to get mad if I go out. And it's like, I already see myself changing up certain things. Like, if you ask me where I'm at, and I know I'm at the bar, or I'm in the house chilling. Nigga,
Oh, you lying?
like,
Oh, shit.
like, I don't even want to hear the judgment. You know what I'm saying? I don't even, because I know you subconsciously is like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so for me, it's like, it might not work. But I don't know.
I just want to say that previously Kyra brought this person up and she was thinking, like she was questioning, could this happen? Could it be a thing? And apparently it is. Because we're here again
today
with this person.
I did.
Yeah, you did.
I don't think it was him.
I think it was.
Maybe it was somebody that was
Right.
But you said, my bad, Jerome. But anyway, speaking specifically on the example that you gave,
Right.
I do believe that can work in situations like that because it may be annoying to a certain degree because I dealt with somebody, my very first adult relationship was with somebody that didn't drink, and it could be very annoying to me. And that back when I was I was 19, already going out and stuff, age. So, like saying, oh, can you smell? I can smell. I don't give a damn. Like, I drink.
Right.
I
So don't throw
probably
it in my
smoke
face.
weed sometimes then too. So like, who cares how you feel about it? So if I was this age dealing with somebody like that, I'm wondering maybe I would kind of be probably a little bit more annoyed by it because I'm like, you're not going to come in here and tell me what I can and cannot do. But I think that it could work. Yeah. Yes, but the lifestyles would have to be completely two separate extremes to me for it not to work. Otherwise, I think I feel like it would have to be like moral things that
Right. Somebody
work.
that goes to church.
Right. And
all
somebody
the time that's very churchy.
and focused.
There's some people that are churchy and they like don't want nothing.
Right. Because I'm not going to lie to you and tell you that if I was, which I would love to, I don't mean that's a whole nother subject.
Oh,
but
shit.
what's going to happen, like if you mess with somebody who is focused on trying to do one thing, laser focused on this, any little distractions are going to take you off of your path. So if that's the case, then it's not going to work. But if you're just somebody that just lives a clean lifestyle.
What if somebody is celibate?
Oh, God. Yeah, I think that could work, too.
And the other person, and the guy.
What if the other dude ain't celibate?
What if the guy is celibate?
If the guy is celibate, I think it could work more than if it was the other way around. Because if the guy is not celibate.
If a guy is celibate and he meet Kyra.
Yeah, Kyra, yeah. But that's
in the contract is going to say, I can sleep with other people. Because guess what? That's just sex.
It depends. I think that if you met somebody that was celibate, that might make you start. It may make you intrigued by that person and make you want to not.
I need some shit. You know what?
Shit is not gonna make you
Listen,
intrigued.
I don't know if it's the same person or not,
honestly feel
but
like-
she already was like, I don't know if I can mess with this person because they don't do this and that. But she's still talking about them.
It's true
Well-
though. Hold on.
Here's the thing. You know what it is? Me and this person have history. Bad history, so I don't even know how we keep
it's
trying
not the
to
same person.
bring this shit back together because to me it's not gonna work because we argue about our different lifestyles all the time.
Oh, that's annoying. Yeah, it ain't.
But
gonna
it's
work.
like it's weird because we both really want each other. Like we both really want each other.
Somebody's gonna have to bend over. Not bend over.
Well, because
Kyra,
eventually Kyra's gonna bend
right,
over.
exactly. You can't. Somebody's gonna have to.
He ain't celibate. But you know what I was thinking? I'm like, well, I kind of need that. Like I need to slow down.
So the thing about that, and this is just for your personal situation, is like, and this is something that I talked about last week or the week before. Can you discipline yourself? If you say you need it,
I can just
like if you say not need it and want to do it,
right.
you got to start disciplining yourself, and that's one of the hardest things to do with anything. Food, working out.
Oh my
it's
God.
so hard to discipline yourself doing something that you have been normally doing your entire life.
So it helps that if he's trying to live a healthier lifestyle, it kind of helps that I'm not, and that he can bring me to that.
Yeah, see that type of situation, y'all will be able to grow.
Yeah.
Y'all just gotta,
gotta be on the same page.
y'all gotta be on the same page.
He doesn't like how I talk on the show.
Know how to compromise. He gotta chill with that.
Let me say this.
He gotta go.
Let me say this because I invited him to the show, right? And
So he listened to.
I don't know if he listens to everything.
He don't like how you talk on the show.
No, I don't even want to say he don't like it. I feel like
If he wants you to start
uncensored.
you and yourself.
No. The only thing he said literally in the text is don't talk about me. I'm like, nigga, what that mean?
We're gonna talk about it.
Yeah,
We
that's
just ain't
why
gonna
when
say
you
your
like-
name.
right.
bro.
Like, I'm never going to say your name. You only person gonna know about the situation is you.
True.
Now, if you listen to this episode, you didn't. Good.
True. And if you listen to it, just be more, compromise. You gotta compromise. with time. You
Yes,
can't-
tell them to compromise.
Yeah, you can't.
Tell them what you need to tell them. Say it.
You can't change her overnight. You know what I'm saying? So be, be more lenient with her
You're
activities and her attitude and stuff like that.
I
And
be
if you do
chilling.
that, no, I don't mean like attitude, like you got an attitude problem,
he know I
but
got a mouth.
the way you talk and stuff like that, and you gotta be the same towards him. So if one of y'all show each other y'all could compromise with each other, then the other person should follow lead.
Right.
If the other person don't follow lead, then you can't fuck with that motherfucker. Because if you can see that I'm, and don't get me wrong, it's okay to change. And I want to change for me first before I change for anybody else.
Right.
So if you see me changing, and I'm only changing to make
better,
myself
yeah.
if I make myself better, I can make us better.
Right.
So if you see that,
he's definitely doing it for himself.
Right.
But I don't like girls that change for him. Like, I'm not changing for him, but I recognize that there's certain things that when he was saying, I'm like, I want that for myself. So to me, it was like, it was a little sexy. I was like, oh yeah, I need that.
yeah,
I want that.
Okay. I can't wait to meet this nigga.
We must be.
I'm like, this is the
Oh.
one that we
Oh, yeah.
talked about. I can't do that.
Why?
Class, I'm not supposed to be talking
Backstage.
about. Got you.
Backstage after the joint. But I think it depends on the lifestyle. Like
Yeah.
a murderer cannot be with a Christian. You know what I'm saying? A sex addict can't be with a
whole
nun
extreme.
or you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it
I
really
do. What about somebody's vegan?
see now.
'Cause this is like, these are like,
No, that's I don't
Vegans
think that's
annoy me.
I don't think that's gonna work. A
Plant-based.
vegan with somebody who
Vegan
actually
is
is a
vegetarian.
carnivore,
Yes.
a vegetarian, yes. A vegan and with a person who eats meat, pause. I'm not sure how that's going to actually work because some vegans, especially the new vegans who used to eat chicken, now they talk so bad. Oh, you know how they make that? You see, shut
can't
the
stand-
fuck.
right,
And every
like,
vegan
let
I
it
know,
be.
I was a buffalo
every
wing.
vegan I know is fucking out of shape and fat.
Right.
I don't
But
understand this shit.
Do you know how much processed stuff is in the veganisms?
I'm cool.
Not all that stuff is good for you either,
I don't
sis.
want none of that. I don't want none of
Any
that.
straight
They are
plant-based.
so bougie sometimes. Like,
That's- I
God
don't
put chickens and all that stuff on the earth
For
we
us to eat
for
them.
us to eat.
Yeah,
they
sorry.
came over with Noah.
No, my son ain't bring them over here. It's like,
one
no.
rooster, one turkey, one cow. Noah had one of everything on that fucking boat.
you hear them? Somebody said, you mean
It
to
was
tell
two
me?
of everything.
Somebody.
Noah had two of everything on that
Oh, he
boat.
said one. I didn't even realize he was saying that.
I thought
And
he had
somebody
one.
was like, So you mean to tell me Noah put 2 roaches on that ark?
No, them roaches snuck on that joint.
They snuck right
Them
in.
roaches snuck on that ark. Like,
Two bed bugs.
nah. Oh, see, I don't.
Two
But you know what?
cockroaches.
I think for me, I want somebody that's similar to my lifestyle because I don't want it to do different shit all the time.
But I think sometimes
I like doing
the dynamic is different when you realize that the opposite attracts and y'all understand each
It has
other.
to attract in the right way, I guess.
Right, and that's what I mean. If it attracts in the right way and y'all understand each other, I think y'all can move forward. But
At the end of the day, the respect I think has to be there, and there can't be because I think some people judge other people doing it, and that's
You
what
took
bothers
that
me.
right out of my.
And
right?
I don't judge you. I'm like,
Yes,
you're
you do.
fucking-
Yes, you
We
do.
argue all the time.
oh, you're judging me, bro.
Yeah, don't listen. Like you can be like, oh, it's cool. You drink. I don't drink, but it's cool. And then you be like, oh, you kiss them. Oh, I can taste the liquor.
Oh, I'll slam. Oh no, that'd be the
Look,
last
all right.
thing.
Look, you know I drink.
My nigga.
You know, that situation is kind of weird because I got this old head. Now me and her real cool. Like no, we cordial. Like we no
That was your
sexual
queen
feelings.
segment.
Oh no.
First of
Like,
all,
I'm just joking.
you notice every female he talks to is just, oh, we cordial, we good.
That's not
That's
every
my friend, my
female.
friend. Do we ever get
That's not
do
every
we ever get a
female.
story where it's his official ex? Never.
Oh, what you mean? What you mean?
That's a good point.
Or
No, it's not. I say my ex. I talked about my ex last week when I was talking about the kids.
Oh, you did.
Come on.
But
that was
Come
you, but you
on.
didn't say ex.
I
feel
did say
you-
ex, though.
You're really
You keep it real general.
He's very strategic about what he said.
Yeah.
Motherfucker, I fuck up
he
all the
be
time.
having notes. He be like,
He is
My,
very,
my
he
old
is
head
very
best
friend.
strategic.
I talk
with
about-
how-
my high school classmate.
he's a real nigga. With,
I say that.
With his storytelling.
person I used to work with back in the day.
Cause the girl, like, she heard my mom just friends.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, they just friends.
We used to
No,
work
friend,
around
friend.
a quarter from each other, and we
No, but
saw
they
each
really,
other.
but
when
we really just friends though.
I thought he was
There's
trying
two
to change
different old heads
subjects.
though. No, we really. But
All right, so this was your old head.
But so she doesn't drink or anything. Yeah, you know what I'm
And when
saying?
y'all kiss, she says,
No. We
like,
never,
no.
no, we never done nothing like that. It's just like it's crazy when you go out and I don't want to feel like I'm a lush. Yeah, this is around time when I was drinking like that anyway. So, she just high off life. Like she don't drink, she don't smoke or anything like that. And I'm like, damn, I'm sitting here with 2 shots of Henny and a Heineken, and you just chilling. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it is weird, but that is different because when it's just a platonic friendship. When y'all in a relationship or y'all dating, like you can't say, well, come on, I want to go to the bar, I want to go to Landmark or something.
Yeah, everybody
And
can't handle that
they
environment.
they
Yeah,
can't.
man.
Yeah, that's not, especially if it's not.
And they
if it's
get
not
irritated,
them.
they get annoyed.
Right, like, this is so loud in here. Wow.
"Listen,
Noise
one
is
of
very
my
peculiar.
best friend, one of my friends recently got married, right?
Fuck that. Fuck that. Every time you talk about somebody, it's just a motherfucking friend. Every time.
I'm the only one that exposes
Every
real life.
time you talk
I
about
just been
something,
trying to
it's a
This
friend.
is it's all. Y'all know I'm not in a relationship
I ain't
and I'm
trying
celibate.
to hear that.
So
I
y'all
ain't
know
in
this
one
is real.
neither.
Hold on, I know you.
I ain't
Sometimes
even
you want to
one
get the fuck.
You always talk about a friend.
Because all I have is friends
Uh-huh.
and the Lord.
Right.
She said, "I ain't know you was celibate. I thought you just wasn't getting it."
Thought you was on a struggle bus.
Ain't that some shit?
Sorry.
So you still ain't getting none yet?
So my
I
friend
thought you was going to tell us this week that you got some
I ain't
last
saying
week.
that.
If you're celibate, that means you don't.
I'm not celibate.
All right, then. So
What's the difference? Hold up. You're not
celibate?
celibate.
Celibate is a choice.
Oh, celibate is a
You're
choice.
not getting that.
Because she be ghosting niggas.
Casper.
Ray.
Scooby.
Yo,
First of all, y'all-
niggas swear he about to get some pussy. Wine be like, hold on. he pull that condom out. Wine be like, hold on. Hold on. Hold on.
Why did
Oh, I can't stand y'all. I
found
swear.
my condoms had my students had condoms in school. Went in the boy big bag. He had about 30 condoms. There was one condom.
30
It was a
condoms.
lie. I stole it from.
He must have been selling.
But there was a condom, and that was like double like this. So one of the teachers talking about what they use that for. I said double penetration.
For the balls.
Wow. Woo.
It was,
Ew,
it was,
that's
it was two
disgusting.
condoms stuck together.
Oh, wow. He's on.
Yeah,
he
it's
doing
double-
some freaky
nasty.
shit.
I think
He
they're
probably-
made for double penetration.
I've never seen a
probably
double
up there.
penetration.
How is it stuck together though? Like
It wasn't like it
fused?
was. It was yeah.
Oh, like
it was
a-
it
like
was
a
made
pack
that.
that
It was
was-
made as a double,
Oh.
so you can just bloop bloop.
Wow. Yeah, we
Safety
with that.
first.
All right, y'all. We be right back. Uncensored Podcast, World Ice Radio. Yes. Yeah.
I get
No, she,
What? I
she's
just
just trying.
was
She's trying to be
Dang.
smart.
I
didn't
didn't
know
get
if it
that.
was- If y'all be having inside jokes and shit, I don't ever know.
No,
we don't.
we definitely. Me and you probably got more insight.
No, the
than
inside
that.
jokes
sure
is every
do.
show, comic, anything that I don't fucking know. So I'll be like, I don't know how to laughing.
Inside joke.
Yo. All right, so listen, I got one question and I got my topic, right? So, what's your go-to line to get somebody like well, let me
That
ask.
was
let's
going
ask
there?
Juan. No, that was supposed to be one of the hot topics. Lil, let's ask Juan. I know you got a plethora of them. What's your go-to line to get somebody uninterested in you?
I know I do have some.
I know
I'm
you
trying
do.
to think, but
Really?
you just put
Of
me on the
course you do.
spot.
Of course you do.
It was in-
What'd you say? Do you got gout in your foot?
What is
gangrene?
gout?
Gout
It's
is
something
I think
you
I
don't
had
want.
that. I think I had that.
You don't have gout. You
No,
do
I
not
do.
have
I get these things where my feet swell up and feel like
and
little
you
balls
can't
are
move
in.
it, right?
Like-
Like they get stiff. You can't.
No, you ain't got gout.
Cause I feel like I'm walking on like tennis balls.
No, you wouldn't be
Oh,
in the
that's
line
not gout.
dance if you had gout.
Yeah.
I tell you right now.
A lot of times when I want somebody to, like, I want to throw people off, I'll start making excuses. I'll use my kid as an,
Damn Noah.
I always put, something in there like, or I'll start talking about my son's father a lot.
What'd you say? He crazy?
No, like I'll just make it seem like I'm spending time with him, but I'm not.
Really?
Not directly,
Wow.
indirectly. I'll be like, we.
are going out
But it's
to
not.
take Noah
but
to
I
dinner.
could just be talking about me and my child.
And he will be taking us home.
I can make it seem like it's more than what it is to make you feel like this is too much going on, but it's really not that way. I've done that before. And and I've mentioned this person before, somebody who was my friend initially and then acted like he started to be interested in me. And that's one of the things that he doesn't like. And I always do it with him to make sure you keep thinking that it's more than what it is.
Ghost Town. You need to change your name.
Shut up. It ain't no, that's not Ghost
Town. Your name should be Ghost Town.
I think for me, this question really don't work only because there's two things I'm doing. I'm breaking it off,
or I'm breaking you off,
or I'm ghosting, and I'm just like not responding or not responding. So there was a guy I was dating. He was super, like, we were friends. It was cool. Everything was fun. We was having great sex. We had a great time together. We hang out, and then he was like obsessed to the point where he was telling everybody like, I really like Kyra. Like, I want to be more. So I'm like, all right. So at first I was like, I don't know y'all, because we was working together. I was like, I don't know y'all. I want the dynamic to change. And I know he really, 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 like, he talks about y'all. So I was like, all right, I'm going to give it a try. Everything changed. Everything changed.
For the bad?
For the bad. Damn. He would start staying at my house super long. He was super depressed about everything in his life. Like, I was like, this is too much. Like, we still in the honeymoon phase. Like, my nigga. Damn. Like, I'm like, you're blowing my high, and I'm not even high. But it's blown. So, we was at work one day. We went on a walk, and I said, I don't think it's going to work. I'm like, the fuck? I said, I think you got a lot going on right now. And for me, I don't think I can be there for you.
Well, shit. I think we all are ghosters because I don't say a lot.
I'll definitely use that. So I got a lot going on.
So, mean like the conversation just starts to shorten?
It shortens, and I get busy. And
that's normal.
I get busy, and I literally and I want to say 65-70% of the time I'm like legit busy. And you know, you always say, "Oh, people make time for it." I really
that is
very true.
I dislike it because sometimes you can't though.
Sometimes you can't.
There are
if you're busy 60% of the time, then 40% you're going to make sure you take time out for that other person.
Because even if
we talk about all of us, right?
It may not be physical. But you can be like, listen, I really want to spend some time, like hang out or something, but I got a lot going on right now. But I'm gonna make some time. You'll do something like that.
When you want to be around somebody, you will find the time.
Even if it's 15 minutes.
I'm talking five of them right now. The one that I make sure.
Talk to 5 people right now. 7.
See, this is why y'all think that I don't have a life, because we comparing me to Kyra.
How many y'all?
You can't be comparing me to Kyra.
Use my hand. You gotta use one. All right, 1, 2. Okay. Oh shit. Okay,
so 4.
So we got 4 in my hand. So you got 8.
No, 4. Just 4 altogether.
Oh, just 4 altogether. Oh,
so
okay.
With the 4, he get the most. Because I make sure I text him, and then like in a minute I'm free, he's the first one I call. So the other ones you getting called
whenever
if no one else answers.
Oh, you the last option. You on the bench.
So yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like if I'm busy, or I don't want to be around you.
So yeah, I've done that before. I don't say anything because I just don't. I don't know how to say it without sounding disrespectful or anything.
It's harder for guys.
It is harder. It is harder because number one, like the girl, I'm like, "What, you a faggot?" And you don't want to talk. I wasn't supposed to say that.
That wasn't you weren't, but I wasn't even thinking that. I was about to say, damn.
So you're basically saying it's harder for men to break up with women, or for a woman to. I think
it's harder for a guy to not break up. Well, that's always hard. That's always hard.
I think women break. I think for relationships, women are the ones who will.
But
like,
they will
pull the trigger first.
But the woman will give it its all, like all the way to you on your deathbed.
Oh, for sure. But we will pull the trigger before the guy will do it because they don't want to look like the bad guy.
They don't want. We just don't know how to. I think I broke up with maybe 2 people in my life. I broke up with Dior's mom, and
How'd you do it?
Damn, did I lie?
Oh, y'all were actually like.
Yeah, we was a couple. We was a couple in high school.
Oh yeah,
and
I knew it was like young.
Yeah, we was a couple in high school, and but the reason why, because at that time I was definitely in my whole bag in high school, like all the way, and she was like kind of like naive to a lot of shit, like, and
You got on your nerves.
no, it's not that. I don't
You
never.
feel bad?
Yeah, I don't want to use anybody. Yeah, I don't want to use you. I don't want to use you for money. I might use you for some pussy. That's it. But I don't want to use you like, you know what I mean, where I feel like I'm taking advantage of. Like I could tell you anything. Yo, I'm running. I'll be there in 20 minutes. The sky falling. She be like, oh, okay, all right, take your time. Get around the clouds. You know?
Yeah, I don't even date nobody like that.
Yeah,
You know what
I
I'm
was
saying?
like,
So-
I'm good.
Some guys like that, but it's
And we still cool, but I felt like if I would have kept that on, like we wouldn't be as tight.
She probably would've
As
got more
like
hurt.
we wouldn't be co-parent the way we are co-parent right now.
Right.
So and I can't remember who the other person was, but I think I've dumped like 2 people. But I'm always getting dumped though. I got dumped on my birthday. Yeah.
Damn, this year?
No, not this
Like,
year. No. But I got dumped on my birthday, and it was pretty bad. Like
I always
like
get
it's my
dumped.
fucking
What-
birthday.
But I'm thinking about it. I think every relationship I had, I broke up with that person.
Of course, y'all gonna do it. Like men,
I didn't. Not
men,
for me.
we,
That didn't
we
happen to
don't
me.
know how
Somebody
to break
broke up with you.
I mean, I ain't
Damn.
surprised though. I ain't
We
surprised.
get hurt.
That, I'm surprised. I think the relationships that I like the most are the ones where I got broken up with.
Oh shit! Hold on, we gotta go to the next question. All right, so what do you?
I'm
sorry.
I thought you got a call.
No. All right, so what's worse, a cheap ass nigga or a cheap ass woman?
You asking
Both
women.
of them.
Don't think of you because you saying you're not cheap. Both
Yeah,
of them.
both of them.
Both
Rest
of 'em.
in peace.
No, I might. I think
It
a
depends
woman.
on being.
I think a- I
give
think
me the scenario, because now that I think about it, I like a cheap man that's not, what is it, frugal?
I think frugal and cheap are different things.
Right, because the last guy I dated
What?
was so good
No.
with his money. So
Yeah,
I
it
was
is.
obsessed with the fact that he knew how to manage his money, and I wasn't as good with my money. So he wasn't a cheap nigga. Like we went out, like we went to the mall. He buy me whatever I want, but he was able to do that because I remember one time I had to get money out of
Right.
his ATM, and I saw his balance. I said, okay, okay, that savings account's hefty. So I was like, okay.
I
But-
don't know, man. It's tough.
I think that it's a difference definitely
Is
because
it?
because you would be a cheap man or woman to somebody don't gonna be like, well, how much it costs if you do this? Well, how much is that?
I think it's probably worse if it's a cheap man, because when you're dating someone, the norm is that the man is, paying for stuff. So if you got a man that is cheap,
So in that case, I think it would be worse if the woman was cheap, because if the man is always paying for stuff and he cheap, but then you cheap too, like.
but
I
only
think
one or the other. Like
A cheap ass woman is and I don't even mean like.
So
if,
give me
if
this-
You,
you can't-
no, listen. If y'all was cheap, and if y'all was cheap, like I'd be like, damn, y'all I can't get a order. Like Kobe.
I was about to say
Kobe
that nigga
is
was
cheap as
shit.
Kobe is one. He is one cheap individual. And I got a homie, my homie Sam. Sam cheap too.
That's why he ain't
Yes.
come-
Yes, yeah. Oh my God. Sam like Kobe. Like we'll go to the bar and Kobe would never say, "Yo, I got you. What you need?" Never.
But you know what? I
He
need
would
to be
never
more cheap.
say that.
I fucking buy out the
No,
bar all the time.
no. Don't lower your standards. Don't lower your standards because other people want to be cheap.
No,
My man-
I
I won't
fucking
do
my
that.
man
account.
If
Sam-
I have the money, I'm not cheap
Right.
at all.
But nigga, that's
if
the
I'm
thing.
not paying for something, it's because I don't have
Listen,
the
this
money
the thing.
to pay for
Niggas,
it. That's the
they,
only
be,
reason
they
why.
be having the money. Like,
Right.
come on. Like, we know. I'm not saying Kobe was rich, but I knew he wasn't as
No, but
cheap
that don't
as-
mean that-
he wasn't as cheap as as he proclaimed to be. I know
Right.
he had a couple dollars in his pocket. My man Sam the same way. He got like 3 jobs. He would never initiate when we out at the bar. He would never initiate. Yo, what y'all want? I got you. Unless. Yeah, now y'all know who will buy a drink first. It'll be either me or Nico.
Right.
Nico will be like, Nico will buy a round for 18 people.
Right.
And won't even look for a drink in return. You know what I'm saying? So,
I hate when
but
people do that.
As a female, one of my best friend Jordy, she is cheap as fuck. Oh my god.
I don't
And this
know
is
a
why
lot of cheap
I don't
females.
mind going out with her. Like, I ain't stingy or nothing like that. I'll buy you a round or two. But I be looking like, damn, when is it my turn?
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Guys love girls. I went to the bar,
Oh, yes,
and
I
when
do.
I was on not even a date, but we was linking up, and when I brought him at my drunk ass at the bar last night, we was at Franklin's for happy hour. These two guys
wanna
over
go
there,
back
they was
there so
looking
bad.
extra yummy. So I'm talking about shit. So I said, send them what they drinking. And one boy like, I ain't drink. I said, what you over there drinking? A High Life? All right, get that nigga a High Life, bum ass nigga.
$2.50
I'm talking about shit, whatever.
High life.
But I will send somebody a drink and don't want nothing from them.
Right.
But-
oh yeah, I'm the same way.
You know what I
I'm the
mean?
same
But
way.
guys be like taken back by that shit. I'm like,
Yeah, because number one,
And I'm not-
if you ain't used to it, if you ain't, and then don't get it fucked up where I've learned this. Like, I know I'm not special. I know that I'm not special.
Yeah.
I used to think I was special, like with dealing with females. But once I start to learn, like, damn, she sucking everybody dick like this, or she doing this to everybody.
cause he fucking everybody.
I'm not special. So I feel like
You gotta fucking-
if a girl buy you a drink and you don't know her, just it could be a nice little compliment. You don't always gotta go
Don't
over there.
think it.
You don't always gotta go over there and
Yeah,
shoot
you
your
don't.
shot. Hey,
You
thank
don't.
you.
You don't.
I'll return the favor, and then I will walk out. A lot of niggas ain't used to that shit. Girl buy him a drink, he over there like, yo, what's your Instagram name?
Right.
Oh,
but you
God.
know,
Fall
this
back,
guy
bro.
be
I
play-
think that would turn me off.
Fall back.
But you know what? They played it cute. Like, they stayed over there. Because we was with a group of people. So then, like, we came over, we laughed, kiki, we took all our shots, and then we kept it moving. But sometimes you just be in good spirits. You do that shit. Like, I know my budget when I go out. It was still in the budget. So I was like, they was over there chilling. We was just talking shit. So I sent them a drink.
That $40 statement is fucking real. Cause I used to always just take $40 out. Always.
It is.
Yeah. I pre-gamed at home. So I already
You
knew.
have to. Because your bill will be high.
Your
Let
bill
me
would
be
be
clear.
so high. You'd be so mad
I
at
was
yourself
trying to
the
get
next
paid
morning.
at Tasha's. You know, we work at Tasha's, so we all be drinking and eating, so we can leave our tabs. So I asked one of the managers, like, "Oh, do I get paid?" She's like, "Well, you have $80 retained in the system." I said, "Oh, okay." So I ain't getting paid today
Right.
because what she does is whatever we get paid, she just takes that,
Right.
and she should. So
Right.
it's like you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I'm like, I gotta come and stop coming in this motherfucker.
Yeah.
Cause I come in my off day,
And-
buy
and-
rounds,
right.
buy food. So last night when I was in there, I just was like, fuck it. I paid my whole tab. My tab was like $90. I was like, I paid that whole motherfucking
Yeah.
tab.
I
shit get real.
think it's worse for a female though. And not for a female to be cheap with a guy, but with your fucking girlfriends.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
I don't know what I don't
can't
like.
go on trips, can't pay for a concert, girl.
But that don't mean you're cheap if you can't pay.
No, you can pay.
Oh, you mean if you can pay?
You can.
And you
pay.
be like,
oh, yeah, that's what I mean.
no.
I don't mean like
I thought you meant
somebody
like,
that's
I
broke
can't
that
go.
don't got it.
Right.
I mean
Yeah, I
somebody
think
that
that's what
do
we know
got
our friends, they
it. Somebody that do got it and just wanna, like, if you wanna sit lower level and they
Got
they
you.
want
Oh,
to sit,
yeah.
and she want to sit upper level
Yeah,
because
I
they
ain't doing
$65.
No.
Yeah, that's
I don't
that is
have
annoying.
no friends like that. I don't think I do.
I don't
at least
either.
at least that I
not
do
no
stuff
male
with.
friends. I don't got no male
But,
friends
and that's
like
the thing.
that.
I think especially with females, once you know you got the cheap friend, the cheap friend don't get called out to go
That
certain
cheap
places.
friend don't listen.
And she be like, I don't never get, bitch, because you ain't got no money.
You keep them at an
Or you
arm's
act like you
length.
ain't got no money, so
Right.
you can't come. Because what I don't like, and my number one pet peeve in America is when you go on a group date or a group dinner and then niggas want to itemize
No.
the fucking
girl.
no.
If the
We're
bill-
in the fucking
If
bill,
the bill is
From
five,
the rip.
if the
Like,
bill is
that's-
$5.50 and it's
we
8 of us,
splitting it 8
$5.50
ways.
divided by 8.
And if it's a birthday
first of all,
girl-
it's
And
so
the birthday
much
girl
easier
don't
to-
pay.
Exactly.
They don't pay.
It's so much easier when you split it
I don't
evenly.
know why people
anyway.
don't
you know what you
understand
do.
that.
But it's
I'm
also
getting mad.
respect. Don't be there sitting ordering 6 fucking martinis.
Let me tell you
bitch.
something.
Draw.
Speaking of which, my cousin and she's not, I mean, I don't want to say she's not my friend, but my cousin is more friends with her than I am, right? And I know that she looks at this show a lot, so I'm kind of glad I'm getting to say this. But when we went out for her birthday earlier this year, my cousin's birthday, and this chick is not somebody who I would say is a cheap person because she buys shit and for drinks all the time. We all went out, we went to Elvez. She ordered like a couple of rounds of shots.
I love
You
Elvis.
should go there for me.
A couple of rounds
You
of
might be
shots
right.
of like tequila and stuff like that for my cousin, and her was doing shots. Like I was on some kind of fast, I couldn't even drink, so I was drinking wine. But I was still like, we splitting this whole bill or whatever. So when the bill came around, she was like, "Oh no, I'll pay for all my shots or whatever, but I'm not splitting the." When it came time to do the tip, she was like, "I'm not tipping." Blah 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 blah. I was like, "We're splitting it." She was like, "But I'm not, I'm not tipping her because she." I was like, "She didn't do nothing wrong. Like, why are we not splitting the tip evenly?" Everybody else at the table, this one girl that came, she came later, and she still was splitting everything. She didn't even get as much as all of us did. She was still splitting everything. Because that would be me, too. If I can, I'll be like, I'm splitting it up. But I was like, I'm not going nowhere with her again.
That's just proper table etiquette.
Right,
when you out with a group. And it's hard to say you should know people, but that's when you really find out a nigga. Like when y'all all at the table, the bill comes $800. It's $800. It's 9-10 of us. Okay, chop. We dividing all that shit.
That's why honestly,
niggas really be looking like, oh wait, I
stopped going to dinners because I used to always be the one that overpaid because I would sit there, niggas is mad. I'm like, here, just extra 50.
Listen,
I stopped doing that shit.
I'm calling you out. I'm calling niggas out on that shit.
But the last couple birthdays, if it was a group dinner, I wasn't going because your friends is trifling. My friends and my birthday dinner ain't gonna happen because I don't have trifling friends.
Everybody knows.
But I don't trust your friends and family, so guess what? I'm not coming.
And she gonna try to invite her to go with us to Vegas. I was like,
nah,
I don't know because she ain't. My cousin, though, granted, my cousin is horrible at tipping. Horrible.
And you gotta understand that's how they make their money.
Exactly. But when we go places, this is my cousin, my best friend. I know that's how she is. So I'll be like, she will pay all the food, but she ain't tipping worth a damn.
Wow.
So it's so weird. I'll be like, how much you gonna tip though? And then I'll add the rest.
All right. So listen, are we all in agreement that we say the female is worse or a guy?
I think it's equal.
Yeah, because it just depends on the situation.
I don't know.
In a relationship,
it might be equal. It might be equal. No,
just a cheap person is annoying.
A cheap person is
a cheap person with money is annoying.
We ain't know Kobe was cheap. We ain't know he was cheap up until like that cheap up until like the fourth time we had a meeting. Everybody buy meals. This nigga went to the bar and ordered fries.
You know when they confirmed it to me when we went to Maryland, and he didn't even have to pay for his food in Maryland. He was like, let me get an order of fries. He was looking at all the stuff.
Oh, when y'all went to that comedy show?
And he was like, let me get some fries. I was like, this nigga is
the nigga looked at the whole menu front back. He was like, they got salmon, chicken, and lobster. Let me get an order of fries.
Right, exactly.
Niggas be cheap and hungry as fuck.
Yo, shout out to
these fries gonna fill me up though.
Yeah, these fries gonna fill me up. All right, y'all, we gonna get out of here, but we want to give a special shout out to our sponsor, Love Jones, Ms. Lori. Make sure y'all got y'all tickets for the live show November 20th at Pub Web. Tickets are really, really going fast, and we ain't even saying this to bullshit, y'all.
Nope,
like they are really niggas is buying them in bulk. You know what I'm saying?
Early Birds is out.
Early Birds is out, and that's
you ain't
all
get
good.
caught up in that already.
You know what I'm saying?
It was 12
a.m.
Not really.
November 1st, not November 2nd for some of y'all. So make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube page. Make sure y'all follow us on Instagram. Make sure y'all follow us on Facebook. I am your host, Slap Rock the King. I'm in here with Lil Honey, More Wine. We out of here. We see y'all next week. Uncensored Podcast, y'all. Water Ice Radio.